Okay, we're here. I forgot to tell you, I think you can only do it on your phone. I don't think you can do it on your laptop or tablet. You can only do this on your phone. So hopefully, Alison is going to come back on. We're going to quickly talk about this really cool product that I love. And then we're going to talk about her podcast, because that's what I really, really want to talk about. So we're going to count to 10, and she's going to come back on. There we go. Yay. Hold on. Yes. Yes.
There we go. I had no button on my computer.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to use my phone.
Um.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, not great. Let me see if the headphones will work. We're going to figure this out. It's all good.
I didn't want to use
Hold
my
on.
phone as
Hold on, my dear. Maybe, hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, better. Okay. All right, good. I know we're down to the wire in time, but hi. I
Hi.
forgot to tell you that you can't, you have to do it on your phone.
I've always, anytime I've done a live, I mean, it's been a while, but anytime I've done a live, I've always been like requested to join. So I had no idea that I needed to figure out how to join, or else I would have figured that out before the call.
It's all good. But anyway, I know we have a short time, but I did a little intro in the other one. I'm so happy that we're together for a short window.
Yeah.
And I got to do my little intro of you. I have a little cheat sheet. So, hi everyone, this is my girl Alison, and she's a wifey, a mama of 2 teenagers, a teacher and a coach, and a Juice Plus partner. I'm on her team. I'm kind of feel like a newbie because I joined in 2019, but life happened and I really didn't do anything, and now I'm back. There are 2 things, well, there are many things that Alison does, but 2 that I want to talk about. One of them, I have a couple questions, but the Abundant Life Method is a self-guided program that you offer, but you do offer one-to-one mentorship, which I love. But your new podcast, which launched in August, called Your Time Is Now, and I tried to abbreviate it, and I said, no, I'm actually going to read it because it's so powerful. So you come from Alison's words. With her podcast, her mission is to help you feel abundant in all areas of your life, mind, body, and soul, and also help you make a massive shift in how you feel and work through your limiting beliefs so your desires can flow easily and effortlessly. Yeah. Sign me up. Your Time Is Now is a podcast where Alison encourages you to surrender and trust, to allow what is, which is really hard to do, and so that you react to life differently and really enjoy it. Like, I like all of that.
Right. We're here to have fun, right? And enjoy.
We're here to have fun. Hello. So, but we have to do a little work. And I actually went to an amazing book signing. Do you know who Young Pueblo is?
Yes, of course.
I mean, I just gotta tell you, I'm so in love. And so I went to a book signing, and I mean, it's similar to your podcast. We gotta do the work. Like, we just gotta do the work. And once we get in and do the work, the yummy stuff comes. So why not do the work, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I have a couple questions before I let you go, and we'll probably do this again. But you are a partner, a teammate of mine, and a partner of Juice Plus. And if you have any questions, a friend of mine wanted to know, Sylvia, all the way from Brazil. Someone asked me, where is this manufactured? You know?
The Juice Plus home office is in Tennessee, but we have small to mid-sized farms all around and facilities all around. So we actually work with, again, small to mid-sized farms where they grow our produce. It's all non-GMO, and it's, you know, grown to its peak of ripeness. And then all the facilities are close to the actual farm. So when they're
Okay.
of ripeness, they are basically flash frozen and then ground up into just a powder and then put into the capsule. So you're getting real fruits and vegetables, you know, that have been vine ripened in those capsules. It's all real food.
And it's global. These farms are around the world.
We're in
Yeah.
over 25 countries, I believe.
25 countries, people, 25 countries, and over 25 years of research.
Over 20 countries, somewhere around 25 countries, yeah.
And the lovely Vina, my team leader, our team leader, who I went to IIN with, and is a doctor working overnight or double shift all the way in New Zealand. So we love you for showing up, Vina. So 2 quick questions, and then I want you to tell people where we can find you. You come from a really strong understanding of health, wellness, and working out. You're a phenomenal weight trainer. I'm like in awe of your lifting. I have upped my game, and I'm lifting more, but I'm following you. So with all the products that are out there, and there are a lot, why Juice Plus for you?
So,
And what changes have you found in the 6 years that you've been a partner?
yeah, absolutely. So I discovered Juice Plus through my friend Becky about 6 years ago. I was actually on my own health journey. I had suffered from chronic neck pain for, gosh, it was probably about 2 years, where I was just
Chronic neck pain?
Chronic neck pain.
Okay.
For about 2 years, and saw many specialists, many doctors. I had all the tests done, the MRIs, like you name it. I had everything done. No one could find anything wrong with me. They just told me I had little kids at the time, so they told me I was just a stressed out mom. And no one ever talked about food, you know, as food being the possibility for inflammation and for my neck pain. So I went and saw a naturopath. I started seeing a chiropractor, and they both mentioned food elimination to me. And I decided, even though I'm a foodie, I love food, I collect cookbooks, like I love cooking, like I love all the stuff. And I didn't realize you had a cookbook, so that's awesome. So I decided to try food elimination. And so I joined like this 21-day detox, which was getting rid of gluten, dairy, processed sugars, you know, all the things, which was really, really hard for me because at the time, and I still do, like bread, pasta, like we love all that stuff, right? And so it was really, really hard for me. But I was at a point in my life where I was like, I don't want to feel this way anymore. I want to feel good. So I did that, and my neck pain disappeared. And then I kind of lived in denial because I didn't want it to be the food that was causing the pain. So for about a year after that, I kind of was on this roller coaster of eating all the things and feeling the pain and then getting rid of it, and the pain would go away. And finally, after about a year, I was like, okay, this is my new lifestyle. Like I need to learn to love where I'm at and make food fun. And that's basically what I did. So I was, and I'm not anymore, but I was very strict paleo for about 6 years. And you can, I felt, I mean, I didn't have pain, let's put it that way, but I knew something was still missing. I was still getting chronic sinus infections. I was still getting colds all the time. My energy wasn't fantastic, but I wasn't in pain. So that was like a really good thing. And then my friend Becky started posting about Juice Plus, and I got curious, and I had gotten rid of all of my supplements. I wasn't having anything. I was like at the time against all of that stuff. And she explained to me, like, this isn't a supplement, it's real food. And the one thing I was absolutely missing from my diet was plants, lots of plants. Because you can eat paleo and not eat the right food. Like you can eat a steak and a jar of almond butter and be paleo and not be eating any plants. And so,
yeah. I mean, I did keto for a little while. When I got diagnosed, I did keto, I did Mediterranean, I did keto meadow, I did a lot of things, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I decided to give Juice Plus a go. I was introduced to Juice Plus and what was called our Shred 10 program is now called our Clean 10 program at the same time. And the program for me was like nothing because I had been eating like that already for years. And so the only change for me was adding Juice Plus in. And like, I will tell you, after that first 10 days, it was like my energy was through the roof. I was waking up before my alarm. I just felt really, really good. And so I knew that if I felt good, I wanted others to feel good too. I've always been somebody who loves to help people feel their best, and decided to join the business. So 6 years ago, I joined, taking the product and joining the business. And myself and my family have all been on Juice Plus. My husband and my kids have all been on Juice Plus for the past 6 years.
How did your children, because children can have it for free, like one child gets it for free.
Husband and I both went on Juice Plus, and we have 2 kids, so we each sponsored our kids, and then they were on Juice Plus for free.
And how did they change? Because they were young. How old were they when they started?
Let's see.
Like 12?
12, yeah, around there. 12. The number one thing I would say is their immune systems. Their immune systems have never been so strong. They went from kids who took, antibiotics all the time, ear infections, strep throat, all of that, to they don't take antibiotics anymore, which is fantastic. I've definitely noticed a big change in their immune systems. I will not say it makes us indestructible. I will not say that we will never get a little cold in there, but it's not the same. I call them our
It's like a support team. It's just adding more support, and especially nowadays, we really need it, right?
Right. I would also say for them, like their gut health and just being more regular. And, you talked about that a little bit on your last live, like that.
Completely changed.
Yeah. Huge
completely.
Difference.
Yeah. I mean, completely. And I'm so happy about it. I'm just so happy. I'm like, oh my God.
That's nice. Right? Like
it's nice.
So, and then for my son, I would say specifically, like I noticed a big difference in like focus wise too, and just, in general. So, lots of great things for them. For my husband.
So it's so good in brain health too. And what about your husband?
Yeah, my husband, he's like, he does not go a day without taking his Juice Plus. Like, and he travels a lot too, and he takes it with him. Like, he will not go a day. He loves how he feels on it. I would say energy, recovery from workouts for both of us, because we both CrossFit. And for him, a big thing was he suffered from IBS for years. And so he's noticed a huge difference. He's had one outbreak in the past 6 years of IBS, and that was because we got food poisoning. So
that's incredible. And so he's been on it for 5 years, like 6 years with you.
The full 6
years. I love
years.
that. It's nice to have your partner on it. I mean, my husband, between you and I and my 9 million followers, he takes one tablet a day. He didn't want to, but he's like, all right. And I labeled the container magic pills. And then I make him a shake every other day, and I put one of each in.
I love it.
Ginny taught me that. She's like, Diana, he'll never know.
Yeah.
He's never on here, so everyone be quiet. And Ginny's here. Oh my God. Ginny, I love you, and I can't wait to meet you because I do the trick. I put the juice plug in my husband's shake, which I'm going to talk about after Alex gets off, and he doesn't know. Don't tell him. Anyway.
I love it, yeah.
So, I have another question because I'm wild about your podcast. I really, really love it. So, your podcast, if you didn't hear the intro, is called Your Time Is Now, and it's amazing. I love it. I think I listened to episode 3 like 3 times because it was so powerful. And I think I'm only, are you up, what number are you up to?
Number 7 is being released on Monday.
Yeah, so I haven't listened to them all, but I love them. So, it's so raw, it's so truthful, it's inspiring, it's full of courage and support. You are essentially our teacher when we're listening to you. So in a time with so much chaos and noise and options, what are we, as people, however you want to look at we, what are we getting wrong in this practice of mindfulness, and what have we grown from with all of this conversation about mindfulness chatter and meditation and coaching? It's very much a conversation. It's not a dirty word anymore. So
Yeah.
what, in your opinion, are we getting right? What are we getting wrong, and what are we getting right?
Mm. That's a good question. There's a lot of things. So I think number one, I mean, I love to teach, and that's why I started the podcast, because it's a great platform to be able to just and talk about my own experiences and how I have grown, and really getting into manifestation and mindset work and all of that stuff. And it's all about the inner work, right? It's like our happiness.
No other way. No other way.
Right.
Yeah.
We all want to be happy. We all want to be healthy. We all want to be joyful. We all want to have fun, right? But it all has to come from us. Like, a lot of times we look for outside sources and outside people to we make them or those things, like having a new home or having a different job or having a better partner, whatever it is, we make our happiness contingent on other things, when we need to make our happiness contingent on ourselves. Like, it's really an inside job. And so I think that's one big thing that we have to know, is it's all about the inner work, and just kind of uncovering, like, our thoughts that we think every single day create our beliefs, and our beliefs create our reality. So really paying attention to what are the thoughts that are going through our heads on a daily basis. Because, if we think we don't have time, or we think we're never going to be healthy, or we think like we can't do that, or we can't have that, if we think that over and over and over again, we're going to start to believe it, and that manifests into our reality. So
and then why would we get off the couch?
Right, exactly.
Like, if we're done, like, well, I'm just going to binge Real Housewives. Like, why would I even try to run or cook or
And that's
meditate?
really where the your time is now came from, because I don't care how old you are, where you are in life, what you're doing, what your job is. Like, I don't care. Like, you can start now, and it doesn't have to be this like big huge change, this big huge leap, but like every little step we take to move towards what we desire in life and what we desire our life to look like is going to make a huge difference, right? It's this ripple effect and this compound effect. So, just knowing what steps to take, and knowing what to do next, and kind of how to start thinking and how to start rewiring our minds for just more joy and ease and peace and calm and love, and just, all of those things. And just really, like you said before in the intro, like just surrendering, to what is now, and not resisting it, because what we resist persists. And, just being at peace with where we're at, and loving ourselves where we're at, and then taking aligned action to make the changes that we want in our lives.
It's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I think even you said, it can be tiny little shifts. In a way, I feel like the tinier, the better, because then you're just like, all right, today I'm just going to do that.
Yes.
And then the next day that, and that to open up my mind, to open up my heart, to slow down the noise. I think young Pueblo actually said it's a workout for our mind. We work out all the time, but what about here? Like, what's happening? And that's where we get in trouble, probably more than any other thing.
And that's why I've loved the combo of working my Juice Plus business and doing this mindfulness, because we can have a healthy body, but a really unhealthy mind, or we can have a really healthy mind and a really unhealthy body. But the magic happens when we have both, right? A healthy body, mind.
What my trainer Jackie, what we resist persist. Amen to that. We need that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, you got to feel the feelings. Like, you've got to not resist.
You got to feel the feelings.
Yeah, if you're overwhelmed, or you're sad, or you're angry, like, you have to, instead of just, busying yourself and pretending that things aren't happening, like, can you sit with it and really think about why do you feel this way, and how can you make that shift? And that's really what the podcast is all about, and talking all about is how we do those things. And the abundant life method as well is, how do we how do we dig in and know and figure out what our beliefs are and where we're feeling stuck? Because that's a lot of what I hear from people. I just feel stuck. Like I can't move forward. And like, how do we do that? How do we start?
And I think especially after the pandemic, I mean, we all have different, it's not the pandemic not over, but I think we all have our own stories of what the 2 years and definitely for the first 18 months were like. I mean, for me, it was hell. And I think majority of people, it was not a cup of tea. And yet, from coming out of that, it's like some of us have to start over. And that can be terrifying. You know, I'm 59. What does that mean? You know, so I think what I love about your podcast and what I love about your abundant cheat sheet, abundant life method is that there is so much safety. There's a real safety net that you provide. You're also really cool and like fun, and so you provide this like fun, safe platform to be raw and be vulnerable and be willing. And I think that that's a great beginning, because if you have all of that, then it's not so terrifying to like, how am I going to change my job, or how am I going to go through a new relationship, or how am I just going to get through the day, or how am I going to change my diet? Sometimes this is a great
simple. Yeah. Like, how am I going to feel better when I wake up in the morning and not dread my day?
Yeah. I mean, it can really be that simple. And I talk to so many people who actually, you know, and this is not an uncommon thing, and I'm sure you have many clients where they're like, I don't want to get up in the morning. Like, I'm not like, oh, you know, and it's not just Monday, it's Tuesday, Wednesday. And I'm a morning person, and I'm just so excited. It's like, I have another day. I have another day to play. I have a day to learn. I have a day to run. I'm on this running thing. You know, I have a day to fall down and get up. I have a day to
it's all about the
be in love, you know? It's like, it's fun. It's fun. Yeah. But yeah, you got to do the work, people. Anyway, I know you have to go. I so appreciate your time. I can't believe we're going to meet you in real life in Atlanta.
Excited, finally.
I know.
Before I meet Vina.
Huh?
I said I'm meeting you before I meet Vina. I haven't even.
I know. We'll figure out. Yeah. We'll figure out Vina. Vina's our world traveler, but we'll figure her out. And I'm sure you and I are going to be chatting again, because I love your podcast. And so, more importantly, how can people find you? Where can people find you?
They can find me I'm mostly on Instagram. But I think everything kind of pulls over to Facebook. So Instagram, I'm under Alison.Elizabeth. And then there's
Can you put it in the comments after we're done? Yeah. Or after we're done. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And your podcast, the name again is?
Called Your Time Is Now.
Awesome. Oh, can you give us a little hint of the next episode, or?
I can,
you have to tell me? Oh, okay.
That is coming out on this Monday. So just a couple of, really excited about it. And I actually have my first guest on the podcast on Monday, and it is my friend Elizabeth, and we are talking all things human design. And if you are not familiar with human design, you will be after this podcast.
You know, I'm going to have to check it out. I've heard of that, but I don't know what it is.
It can be pretty life-changing once you know what your human design is.
Oh, I love it. I'm in. Anyway, people, don't leave. I'm going to chat a little more about the shake. I love you, Alison. Thank you for your time, and we'll be in touch. I'll see you in Atlanta.
Yeah, see you in Atlanta. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right, people, don't leave. Don't leave me. Hang in there. She's going to go by. She's going to go by. You know how to check out? There should be an X at the top. You're frozen. Let me see if I can get you out. No. All right. Well, we might just have her frozen for a while. Anyway, she'll find her way out sooner or later. Anyway, people, she found her way out. So, in a nutshell, I love her. Check out her podcast. She's a teammate. I was talking about these, but I didn't tell you about this. All right. So this is a product. It's my cheat sheet is plant-based, full of fiber, protein, gluten-free, and low glycemic. I travel, I'm a diabetic, and I'm always worried about what I'm going to eat. So I travel with my blender. Yep. If you want any information, let me know. I travel with it everywhere I go. And I always put a little of my shake, a cup of shake. I put bee pollen. I put hemp seed, and I put cinnamon. That's what I put in mine. You can do whatever you want. You can put avocado. You can. For Billy, I put almond butter, and I put banana and blueberry and a little vanilla and water. Anyway, I take this, and so if I'm at the airport or if I'm working and there's no food, or if I'm in an area that I can't eat, and for diabetics, you have to be able to eat. This is my baby. I add a cup of water. I blend it, boom, and I'm done. I'm good. So this is just another added product to this incredible brand that I'm now partnering with. And if you want to buy it, you buy it through me. If you have any questions, you're like, Diana, what are you talking about? If you want to know about my book and you don't have it, hello, people. So I have 1 million followers on today. So if all of you DM me and get a book, then I'll sell 1 million copies. Anyway, I love you all. It's 10 of 1. It's a beautiful day in New York. And I hope you're all enjoying it. And for that, I'm out. I love you. Bye.